Hello, hello, and we should be on, we should be good, we should be going, things should be happening. Stream number 2, Visions of the Mirage by Omega and T. And we need to go and run back and try and get our stuff again. So let's hit the button and go and do that. Because we lost a whole bunch of stuff, so we're in kind of a weird spot at the moment with trying to get back into a decent situation. Pretty sure we can do it without restarting the map, but it's a thing. Which means that we do not have that much armor. And thus need to be a little bit careful. Here's a few bits of sand. And here is a whole load of stuff. Let's break this. And that. And let's not have our stuff be blown up by the creeper. Grab these, grab that, grab all these random blocks that have fallen down. We've got this, we've got some stuff back here. Some pickaxes. Creepers got stuck on the fence. Sure. Oh. Well, there goes that bit of bread or whatever it was up there. Break that one. Try to not die to the creepers. Thing under there. Still not doing it that good on torches. There's a tiny bit of armor. Where do these creepers keep coming from, huh? There they are. And to you. There's where the wall flew off to. So we have that. We have a bazillion and one blocks of sand. Let's craft some of those up into sandstone. Whoops. I think we've gotten all the chests from over here that we find. Nothing else over there. Trying to reclaim as many torches as we can because we can't make more of them. things are not naturally spawning, so don't really need all of these to be here. They're not achieving much. I see something in the pool of water. Okay. More bread, more wood, a little bit of replacement armour, and a slightly better pick. What's on this one? Efficiency 1 and breaking 2. Not bad. Let's have a little look up the waterfall as well. Because we've been onto that bridge before, but we've not been up to this water before. So there might be something else up here. Can't see anything. It's just a pool of water. Did we get everything from over here? Yes. Yes, we did. Take the chest with us, though. Very cool, the spawners, because they're no longer primed. Apart from that one, which decided to spawn on top of me. Okay. Here's some new coal. Need some of this. It's the only way we have for making more torches. Apart from making charcoal. That is going to be extremely slow. This isn't extremely slow. This is just somewhat slow. Okay, good. We have actually got a fortune pick. There's only fortune 1, but it's better than no fortune at all. How much of this do we go for? About 32? Something like that. Oh, I've got more than 32 already. Let's go for a full stack then. There we go. Should have a few sticks around from breaking all the dead bushes. So here's a whole bunch more torches. Okay. Another spawner there. And there. Tons and tons and tons of coal. Don't know why we're lighting all that up. No natural spawns. Okay. We have been down there. We have been down there, and down there, and over there, and across there. This area is done. Plonk white wool on the monument. Here we are, white wool. Placed. Let's plonk down a few of these chests. 1, 2. Okay, we don't need quite that many arrows. We don't need all of these various pickaxes. We don't need both of those. All these random blocks. Food we do need. Make a few more torches. Torches. Okay. Weapons, pick, ranged shield, armor. Minus the chest plate because we don't have one. Torches, food, blocks. Get a tiny bit more food here. Spam this down real quick. There we go. And replant these. And there we go. So, next area is around this way. Let's throw that in so that where the skeleton cannot advance down the hallway. You go, creepers. And a door. Throw down a whole bunch of light. Break that. And that. Okay, what have we got in here? We have an iron sword, we have some chain boots. Oh, as good as the ones we already have. Some arrows, some gravity blocks. Okay. Down with the archer. Light is not going to stop that one, so we need to break it. Creepers. Take them out from range. And the box contains a very nice chest plate. And some more food, and some more torches, and a couple of golden apples. Okay. Room over here. Sort of fighting, trying to get into rooms through doors. Let's just backpedal through there again. Okay, this room contains a whole bunch of not a lot. No chests. Next room. Okay, we have some kind of illager. Evokers! Run! Away! From you, these. Ow. Keep running away from these. Hey, Riblets. Come down here, Vec. Get back here. Stop running away. There we go, gotcha. Woo. Okay. This spawner needs to die. Got a couple of totems of undying from that though. Hey Fawnan! Whoa! What? Aha, you missed! You're a failure of an archer. You have aimbot and you still missed. Okay, break that one first because it isn't affected by the light, and that one second. Okay. We have a cookie. That's fun. Staircase full of these. Okay, cool. Flame arrow is so annoying because they still sit in fire even when you block them. She's done. Okay, we have an even better sword. We have some more arrows. We have some more food. Let's actually put away some of these less good ones. Not fall into the tiny 1x1 block hole. Okay. You decided to fight one another. Have a room there. We have a room here. Thorns 3 shield. Don't mind if I do. Like that. You have a whole load of mobs which are better to take out from range. And not too many arrows. Thorn shield should help with the vexes though. Break that spawner. Throw a couple of lights into that room. We do have more torches. Got him with the thorns. Dead. Got stuck on some leaves. Doesn't seem particularly overcast outside, and yet it's decided to rain anyway. Because it's Britain. Okay, let's see if we can get back down there and get our stuff back. Without anything being blown up or destroyed or dying again. You know what? Let's get one of those in the offhand. Sword, pick, bow, torches, foods, blocks. Unfortunate that some leaves wouldn't let you leave. Where's the creeper spawner? Over in that corner. Spawner in the corner. Not anymore. There's that. Yeah, let's keep that in the offhand. It's fine. Not sure whether or not it's more useful than the shield, but ho. Since this corridor is currently empty, let's just run through it. Throw a torch into there. Couple in there. Not sure how we ended up back here. What happened there? You got lagged. Lagged and pinged back to where we were a minute ago. Excellent. Okay. No more walkways, just a floor. Okay. Have some skeletons with bows that are trying to attack me without actually using their bows, like that one. No more spawners in this little room. Stair creeper. 2 stair creepers. Well, that's one way into the room. Okay. Yeah, you can blow up. Right round the corner. Light up this room. And break that. These two are coming in from the room next door. Whoop. Okay, spawner hidden back behind these beds. A few bits of leather armor here, not particularly useful. Okay, box with a random piece of paper that says hi again in it. Not overly useful. Box with actual stuff in it. Significantly more useful. Food. Let's put away some of these random blocks. A cookie we probably don't need. Emeralds we probably don't need. Scratch his chin thoughtfully. I think I'm being twice. I think we're doing the twice. I've been Carl Sagan 42'd. We're doing the twice. Okay, well... That door is clearly not the way to go. That door does the twices. Kill all of those, break the spawner. We've had a bajillion different skulls because every time the room respawns, it's summoning more of them. Oop. Not sure why I'm doing this again, really. There's not a whole lot in here. Not that we haven't seen already, anyway. Okay. Well, yeah, this chest respawns so we can get infinite good boots, infinite food, infinite iron picks from that. But there are no exit doors. There's only the old twice over there. So I think we're going to have to find a way down manually. Break through this wall. And get down this way. Okay. We have a couple of things down here. Got some creepers. Some evokers. You need to go now. Okay. Yep. Do not want to be knocked off of this staircase. Head back up. Snipe a few of these creepers away. Come out of the walls. Fight me like a non-floaty, no-clippy thing. And you. Now. Okay, shield is probably going to be more useful down here because there are creepers, and the thorns is going to be useful as well. Goes into the revoker. Creepers. We got some torches. Like that. Okay. Spawner there. Light immune. Oop. Get off the creeper. Put a couple of more lights in this room. Nothing else in there. Just a place for things to spawn. Here's a few blocks. No barrier blocks in front of this chest. Cyan core. Okay. More food. More food. Couple last pieces of the good armor. Better pick. Corridor chock full of creepers. Whoops. Corridor chock full of holes. Okay, those two have gotten stuck. Somehow. That's not how you break a spawner. Yeah, I liked the Mind Games jam. Ugh. This corridor has dramatically changed shape. It is now a cave. Oh look. More of these guys. Hooray! Okay. Running low on torches. What can we do with this? Anything or nothing? Can we just... Nope. Can't just go through the wall. Can't just go through the floor. Don't even know if it's a real box. There might be no way to get to it whatsoever. Oh, this room is now absolutely full of evokers. There. Too many Vex. There's probably a key or a button or something somewhere which deactivates the invisible barrier. Seems to be the most likely thing. Let's reclaim some of these torches. Still got a whole bunch of blocks over here. Stacks upon stacks upon stacks of sandstone. Ah, these jerks. Let's quickly trigger one of those. Vexes, man. Most annoying mob. Something they didn't have iron swords by default. And they would be easier to deal with. Yeah, I'm supposing I might be working backwards here, because staircase down and this goes back up. Just... Visual glitch. It appeared to be still in my offhand, and it clearly wasn't. And now we run back again. Yeah, nice staircase down right here. Because I'm not sure how to get down here properly. So this might be the way to get down here properly, and I'm doing this area backwards. That is I'm currently thinking is happening. This could also be the way to the next area, because I don't know where that is either. It could be either or both of these things. Well, despawning them was one way to do it. Bit of a cheap way to do it, but it's a way to do it. Okay, let's put on the broken shoes, because we want to use those up first. Things, stuff, blocks, pickaxes. One of those on the bar. Golden apples on the bar. I should have known something was up because it was in here and it activated and it didn't look like it disappeared. But clearly it did, and the graphic didn't update. So I was confused, and that confusion has killed me. Okay, and here we have a flat bedrock wall. So we have a way to the next area, presumably. We have a box which is surrounded by barriers. So clearly, we're supposed to be doing something up here with this regenerating twice area. I'm just not sure exactly what. Okay, well, it's a proximity-based thing, because getting close triggers it. Not even just opening the door. Get anywhere close and we're suddenly back here again. What's to do, what's to do, what's to do? A bit of a bedrock wall here that doesn't appear to be serving a whole lot of purpose. Corridor does not extend any further in that direction. We can keep spawning more and more things by regenerating this area over and over again. This piece of paper, which keeps reappearing in that box. We have the room of doom. We've got some beds. Can't sleep in them. See you, Fornan. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. And, nothing in there. Whoops. I'm gonna break this sword doing all of this over and over again. Where do these creepers keep appearing in this room from? Take all of this stuff again. Nothing up there. Get the piece of paper. Nothing out in that direction. Sleep in the bed. That didn't seem to do anything. Gonna dismantle this wall from back here. Corridor appears to go off in this kind of a direction. I can't get any closer to that door. Let's throw these, pick up this torch, and this torch. Okay. This is just an empty bit of space that teleports here. It doesn't go anywhere. Nothing happened back here. Nothing changed further back. If we backtrack a little bit. Nothing, nothing. This room is still empty. Since we're at the entrance anyway, let's back off and make some more torches real quick. And plonk that on the monument. We have our cue card here. We have a whole ton of blocks. A whole ton of totems of undying. Spare boots galore. Here's a bunch more torches. Okay. Hey, it's the Mind Games map. It's, I think that's kind of the point. My map for this jam was equally confusing. Hello, Glitch Gaming. Yeah, this is a solo playthrough of a CTM map. It's a little corridor that I made. Nothing over there. Okay. Not terribly sure how to solve this little puzzle we've been presented with here. We have a box that we cannot get to. We have a corridor that just leads to a bedrock wall. We have a door that resets this little area over here whenever we get too close to it. Clearly these things are somehow related, but I have no idea how. I mean, I can break the door. I can look under the door. If I get too close, this whole little area resets itself. What's the plan here then? What do we do with this? Also, we need a new sword. Because this one is practically broken. Any ideas? Because I think I may be stuck. Now I'm looking in the right place, because it's the only place which is weird. And Fornan said I was looking in the right place. And I was pretty sure I'm looking in the right place anyway, so... There's clearly something or other over there. It's the question of what exactly we need to do. Where do we put those spare swords? We put them in one of those, one of the chests around here. Oh. Nothing in that one. There's this room. Here's my spare swords. Let's take that iron one. Nothing else happened up here. I'm looking in all the rooms I've already been in. Nothing of interest around here. Nothing through any of these walls or floors. We've also got this chest, which just has this bit of paper in it. Which may or may not mean something. Where exactly do all these creepers keep coming from? Because they keep ending up in this room somehow. But there's no obviously visible spawner. I mean, I'll keep taking the golden apples over and over again. It's, I don't mind that. Nothing up to the ceiling. Nothing over down here. Nothing here. I'm confused. Confusion has occurred. Neither of the map makers are currently on Discord. They're both asleep, probably. Or busy. So, You have a thing that which respawns an area. Let's see, this doesn't go anywhere, does it? No. You have a ceiling. No way into the box from above. Well, there we go. Pretty sure I just cheesed that one. But, that'll do it. See, area blitz. Okay, well... that's one way to do it. We still have the problem of the bedrock to off path forwards, but we may be able to deal with that in a similar manner. There's a quicker way up. Still no idea how he was supposed to do that. I'll have to ask and or poke around at the command blocks once we're done. And see if I can figure out exactly what's going on there. I've apparently destroyed the fabric of reality. As you do. Swap those boots out for a pair of spares, because we have 1,000,001 pairs of spares. Torches, 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 blocks, stuff, randomness. Let's drop some of the golden apples off as well. See about this bedrock wall then. Here is our next issue. However, we do have an infinite supply of iron pickaxes, so... okay, this is this wall. So if we just go... yeah, that goes straight out to here. There's a random little gap you could end a pole, boat or minecart through. Not overly sure what the point of this is then. So clearly this is the way you're supposed to get down. This bit of wall... yeah, this looks vaguely door-shaped. This bit of wall is at some point supposed to disappear. This little gap exists so that the floor can be here, without them having to replace the floor as well as delete the bedrock. So what actually makes this wall vanish? dig out further in this direction. Okay, so this is in line. No, it isn't. This is in line, I believe. Yeah, there's the door. So we come further back behind this. We're now past the bit that teleports here, which is right there. There's a change in block var. We have some end stone being thrown in. This appears to be going nowhere fast. There may not be any command block here. You can detect for where a player is using advancements as well. And that would make things completely invisible. So there's not necessarily anything actually detecting the range apart from what essentially amounts to a function before functions are actually a thing. Anyway, we found a way through this wall. We found a way to get to the box through cheese. Where do we go from here is the next question. I have no idea. There's nothing else in that box room. No corridor around the back or anything. No changes at the top here. This goes nowhere fast. Because we had some commands trigger when we placed the second wall. Because that popped up. So something else may or may not have happened at the same time. And that corridor has suddenly appeared over there. Okay, cool. Well, here's the way forwards. Still got no idea what to do with the previous wall then. Oh good, it's a you can't see where you're going area. Full of invisible drops like that one. Hello. Goodbye. Let's just do that. I'll reset the spawn point. Because that bed no longer exists. Unless it counts the same bed being in the same position as the same bed. Not overly sure. let's set the spawn point to there. Let's prepare to rage at this area where we don't know where we're going. Shoes. Get that on the bar. Let's get our weapon, bow, pick. Food blocks. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the unfinished swan. Okay, where is this going? Nowhere. Is the room utterly blank and devoid of anything useful? It's just a place for you to fall down to. Off of these random platforms. Vex again. There goes one. There goes the other. Okay, we have barrier block platforms. Here's some food. More golden apples, a bit of pickaxe. Creeper spawner. Something gets teleported. Somewhere here there is a drop. I go down? Is this a... I can go down. Why wouldn't it place blocks then? Take that for the regen. Here's a spawner. I really would rather not die down here because I'm not sure where we are. Break that one. Okay, black shulker boxes blend in with everything else. Got him. Ow. Spare one of those. All the armor is breaking. There's a spawner right up here. There we go. Here's a chest. Excellent piece of armor, a bunch more food. Not sure where we are in relation to where we were just a minute ago. Someplace else. Oh. Boy, oh boy. Jillion things in the darkness. Cannot see a thing. That's a staircase that leads to nowhere. Thought there was a platform. There isn't. Okay. Ooh. That's a drop. Okay, up here is where we came from. Here's our way back out. Like that. We have platform, we have platform, we have invisible wall. Lots of things down there. Breaking out some of these black walls is quite helpful. Gives things a little bit more texture. You can see where we are a bit more easily now. Let's go back up to the top. It's that guy who is behind a wall. That was a gap. Area is almost as confusing as the final area from Austerity. Whichever one it was. One or two. With it just being black. That's a better weapon. Evoker over there. A couple of them. Is there a spawner back here? It is. Down there has turned into a bunch of chaos. Whoa. Kill the evoker. I mean, shulker. I mean, everything. Okay. Spawner light. Run, jump, fall. End up down here. Stuff blows up. I'm at the other side of the invisible wall. Stuff has become rather chaotic suddenly. Okay. We have the platform. We have the 1,000,001 void spirits. Wherever that spawner is, that needs to go. Here's a creeper spawner. Okay. Down to our final totem. You lot can clear off, that would be excellent. Okay, shield now. Dex is on the black background. Whew. Hey, we got some stone. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that's one way to get back up. Where's the... Stupid... Anything. Where's the anything? There are no anythings. They've all gone. You're left with nothing. Chilling in one items. I think we managed to get most of the everythings. Yeah, I know. Kaboom. Okay. Where's the wall? Where's anything I can put a torch on? There. Vex now. Just gonna have to hang back and wait for them all to despawn, I suppose. Really don't have too many arrows to engage them with. Let's try and remain out of the range of that spawner. There we go. Get out of the ceiling! Get down here. Okay, we got one. Where's the other? There's a hole. Ugh. Whew. Okay. Die. From where? Oh. Can't see him. It's too dark. This is a little bit more armor. A few more arrows. Okay. Whole ton of these projectiles. Fill in the gap. Okay, well we have an up, we have a down. Let's go for the up. Like that. We have a corridor. It's going somewhere. No. No. Oh, come on. Clear off. Stop spawning stuff and just let me break the spawner. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. There's a barrier block or something preventing me from breaking that. I can actually stand right on top of it to break it, like so. Okay, excellent bow, more golden apples, more food. Okay. There is a wall. There is a floor. That is a floor. That's not a floor, it's just the fact that I'm now floating. Okay, here's grey. Now we're stuck in a box. Well, a sphere. The exit is somewhere. Yes, I see you there. And rid of that room. Okay. We are still missing a core, which is probably down there. Let's drop off the wall first. And we're out. Here's wall. I gotta try and find the final thingamy. Oops. Where am I? Somewhere. Somewhere in this mess of blocks. Oh. Gonna keep floating higher and higher. Is not the direction I want to go. Let's put in a little lip of blocks here. And get knocked out from underneath the little lip of blocks, and we're going up again. This should be the final thingy. It is indeed. Well, I don't particularly like this type of area. I prefer being able to actually see what I'm doing. This wasn't the most terrible implementation of this idea of seeing at least there were some blocks which are visible and contrasty, as opposed to it being totally, completely and utterly black. But there we go. There's all the 6 thingamies. map is done, map is done, map is done. Let's hop into Spectator then. Game mode Spectator. Okay. Let's see. Nothing in that little pool of water. Is a bounding box representing a structure block that was loaded in. It's loading in the entrance to this area. Goes this way. Round. Here's this big squiggly S-shaped room. Not entirely sure what the point of 3x3 corridor of darkness was. We've got this thing. So we have a chest that we missed over here, some stuff in it. Probably just more tricky to get to the chest. Actually receive any benefit from it. Yeah, there's that. Nothing down there that we missed. Here's the drop trap of annoyingness. Here's a copy of the drop trap of annoyingness. So you can I'm not sure what this is all about actually, some kind of prototype or something. Put this over here, that's where the white wool was. Some cacti. This little falling sand trap there as well. Then we've got this. That goes nowhere. This was indeed once a room. I kind of thought that a few planks there were suspicious. Didn't tunnel quite enough, but it's just an empty room anyway. This is structure block, just load in the real wool. Here's your area detector. Let's see if we can work out how this thing actually works then. There's this which never got triggered. Does not appear to be hooked up to anything. Some kind of something triggered by spawning in redstone block, probably. I'm not quite au fait with how structure blocks work enough to understand what that does. We have another room here. Summon armor stand on top of here. Okay, so if the player gets close enough to said armor stand within a range of 4 blocks, and this is right underneath that door. No, it isn't. thought was over here. But here is the armor stand. So if you get close enough to the armor stand, that triggers... sets a block to air and a block to redstone torch. So it's just one tick pulse somewhere. And that is back over there. Looking at one. Yeah, it's this block right here, which is air. Sets that to redstone and back again to reload this whole area. This loads in this room without all the barrier blocks in it. But how do you get that to trigger? This should do... yeah. That does that. That refreshes this area. But what triggers this? None the wiser. Don't understand how this works. What does this little structure block do? What do you do? How do you work? Slightly above. So you do... ah, you're just the thing that clears out this... just the thing that clears out this bit of bedrock right there. So that's got nothing to do with it. That's just another thing that should trigger. So these both trigger when a block goes there. And that triggers the message and opens up the door. What's the way to trigger all of that? Here's a trapped chest that does absolutely nothing. Leads to a comparator that goes nowhere. This room with the signs, nothing to do with that. Nothing up there. I mean, that chest is hooked up to something. It's just not how that works. If it was there, that doesn't work either. You need a need one of these and one of these. I think. He says, failing. Well, give me that. There we go. Explosions are fun. It still doesn't have anything to do with it down there, though. Well, we got there. That's just where it dug in that direction, and it didn't quite catch in the respawning box. Nothing else, there's no other command blocks anywhere else on the map. Nothing around here. That just does that. This little area down here has got nothing to do with anything. This is where an optional thingy was. Here's that door template which got pasted in over there. These are all just, I think, spawner summoners. Items. Grey, blue. We never found that either, wherever that is, if it is actually used. That, I believe, is hidden somewhere. I never found it in, like, the first area. It's a tribute to Aura. I saw him, I think I saw him find it. There's all this stuff. Did we ever find the axe? Was there one that I can recall? No, none of that's got anything to do with this. Nope, I still don't understand how this works. Well, hidden charge creeper spawner. Well, that is all I have time for today. I highly doubt anybody's watched this thing, apart from the couple of people still in the chat. Everybody's watched this thing to the end of the recording, because it's probably quite dull by this point. Anyway, either way, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow will be some kind of map makery stuff of some description. Hidden chest up here. That is devious to find a little hidden chest. What's in you? There's that helmet. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you soon.